天哪！就是地铁那栋楼，平安银行。
天津平安银行起火了，天津平安银行。这他妈气体肯定有毒。我操，这绝对他妈的得出伤亡啊！我靠！咱们要跑吗？咱们要跑吗？我去，在这儿都感觉热了。哦，对，好热。
哎，我告诉你，一开始没有这么高的，它现在烧个快。
对。
大概在房顶那个位置。
哇，赶紧跑啊！
最低也是。
没人。哇塞，车着了，咱快躲远点，车着了有点炸了。
Recently, various disastrous events have been happening in China. The people haven't yet recovered from the floods in Hebei and Heilongjiang, in the earthquake in Shandong, while fires broke out in major cities like Tianjin, Beijing, and Shanghai in the past few days. The fire we're looking at happened at 2:24 p.m. on August 22nd in the metropolis city of Tianjin. This professional building was completed in 2009, is 32 stories high, and is an office commercial complex located near a subway station. Its external wall suddenly burst into flames, accompanied by rolling black smoke that shot up into the sky. From top to bottom, the exterior side burned like a fire dragon. Big flames were seen shooting out as if cutting the building in half.
天哪！
Oh my gosh, which building is this? Ping An Bank?
平安银行。
Tianjin Ping An Bank is on fire. Ping An Bank. See the flames? My gosh, see the flames. In a few seconds, the smoke went up. It's over, it's over. No one knows how it started. It's burning to the top. The outer wall is on fire. There was no way to stop it now. The gas is definitely toxic. Should we run? It's getting hot here. Let's run, let's run. The video shows that burning pieces kept falling from the high-rise. The building was filled with smoke and dust. People panicked and the heat from the burning fire could be felt in the air. A nearby vendor said that the burning building was the Ping An Bank with a number of restaurants on the ground floor, and that 62 fire engines were on site to put out the fire. Official Chinese media reported that the fire was mostly under control by 3 p.m. The entire exterior wall was burned to black. Generally, buildings in China are constructed of reinforced concrete, an extremely difficult material to ignite, and are usually built with fireproofing to prevent spreading. The fire was reported to have burned from the bottom to the top in just over 10 minutes. Why did it spread so quickly? People have speculated that it may be a result of the insulation material used on the external wall. It worked like a flammable blanket covering, which once ignited easily burned throughout the building envelope.
Did you see that? It was just put out, but now it's coming back for the second time, and the flames are going up from the bottom. This is impossible. The whole building is now on fire, and it's very hot where my home is, and it's really scary. Maybe because the fire at the bottom wasn't put out completely, now it's burning from the bottom up again. Hurry up and run. I'm terrified. The fire didn't burn so fast at first, but now it's burning fast. Hurry up and run. Has anyone called the police?
The fire has burned out, the roof is almost gone, the fire is completely extinguished, the water is stopped, and there is still a little bit of smoke. In addition to the fire at this office building along Tianjin's Metro Line 1, China's NetEase website reported that fires broke out at several different locations in the city on the same day. Another fire occurred at a rubber warehouse. Fires also broke out in 2 other neighborhoods. The above 4 places aren't far from each other, all located in the Nankai district of Tianjin, and 4 fires broke out on the same day on August 22, 2023, leaving Tianjin residents wondering what happened to the city. Is it a coincidence or is it arson? On August 19th, a fire broke out on a rooftop in Beijing. It burned for nearly an hour and was said to be caused by office supplies at the scene. The open flame was extinguished at about 10 o'clock. No other details were disclosed by the authorities. This video shows a fire blazing on top of a building with a signboard that reads Dafang International Wellness City and thick black smoke rising. A web search indicates where the fire broke out. It was the business formerly known as Dafang International Tea City. On June 5, 2016, it was officially upgraded to Dafang International Wellness Health City. The first floor of the building specializes in medical equipment, ginseng, and antlers. The second floor specializes in tea and tea utensils. The third floor specializes in health food, and the fourth floor specializes in birth control products. This fire is so big. Will it spread to this side? It seems burning on the rooftop, so it should be okay.
It was put out once, but then it caught fire again. It happened several times.
Shanghai had a fire break out as well. On August 17th at around 12 p.m., a residential house caught on fire. The video showed that the second floor was in flames, and a woman was crying and yelling for help. Help! Fire! Hurry! The Shanghai Fire and Rescue Service was mobilized and arrived on site for fire extinguishing. One person was rescued from the bedroom but was confirmed to have no life signs. After a preliminary investigation, the fire is suspected to be arson and is currently under the police's investigation.
You guys put out the fire, hurry up. We called the police. Why are you so slow? Too slow. The building is burning. What were you guys doing so slow?
Fires didn't just happen in these places. On August 18th alone, fires broke out in several more places in China. Around 10 a.m. on the morning of August 18th, a desulfurization tower burst into flames in Liaoning province. The fire deformed the steel bars at the bottom. The chimney spewed out flames and subsequently fell down, leaving a horrific scene and unknown casualties. The big chimney is about to collapse. It's about 20 meters from the construction site where we are. We're feeling the heat. It's not so easy when people are trying to heat their homes, but the chimney burns so hot and fast. On the night of August 18th, the factory in Jiangsu province caught fire. It was ferocious. The video shows the fire reddening half the sky with black smoke billowing. The building was practically all on fire. Many spectators surrounded the burning building, and several fire engines were on the scene to extinguish the fire. Is this a neighborhood or a factory on fire? On August 18th around 1 a.m., a hotel in Guizhou province was suddenly on fire, killing at least 9 and injuring 2. The fire was fierce. Some people had to jump from the building to escape. The cause of the fire is still unknown. According to media reports, the burning building is a brick and wood mixed structure. An area of 240 square meters was burned. In the video, heavy smoke can be seen rolling from the scene, and the fire is blazing in the sky. A layout of nearby buildings is compact. Some stores had lights on, and people were watching from afar. The cause is still being investigated. On August 18, 2023, not only were there fires, but there were also floods. In Dongguan City, Guangdong Province, 3 hours of torrential rain fell, causing the streets of many towns to be waterlogged. Many vehicles were soaked in water. Cars and refrigerators were seen drifting in the current. Some residents got swept away by the rapids in the streets. The first floors of some buildings were inundated with water, devastating the underground garages. Perhaps the incessant winds and heavy rains have weakened buildings in China. On August 16th in Shenyang, Liaoning Province, a loud bang was heard outside a building, followed by a cloud of smoke and dust. People went out and found that half of a 33-story building's exterior wall peeled off and fell to the ground, smashing all the vehicles parked under it. Various leaders of the property management have arrived on site. Today, a lot was cleaned up, and then tomorrow, it's said that a crane will be installed to clean up the bricks. It's scary to even think about it. Look at these smashed vehicles. They are crushed flat. Imagine what would happen to a building of substandard quality in the event of an earthquake. Recently, earthquakes have been occurring frequently in China. In addition to Shandong, Tibet, Xinjiang, where earthquakes occurred, on August 23rd at about 6 p.m. in the Dalian area of Liaoning Province, a magnitude 4.6 earthquake took place. Its epicenter was 8 kilometers deep, followed by a 2.8 magnitude aftershock. The nearby places such as Dandong felt the tremor. Subsequently, the news of the quake immediately appeared on the Weibo hot list, and the local netizens left comments. "Quake, stop. My hands are getting numb. I am scared to death. I could feel the powerful shakes." The tremor was so strong that my cell phone kept ringing the alarm. I told my mom to run, but she wasn't responding. It was 6:15 Beijing time. I was in Jinxiqiang, Dalian development area. The earthquake started suddenly while we were resting inside the house. Everything was shaking, and my younger daughter cried in fear. I told her to take the money and the cell phone and get out quickly. Take the car key and don't worry about anything else. An earthquake just happened. Look at my home building. You can see the crack from the earthquake. On August 18th, 3 earthquakes also struck Neijiang, Sichuan within 70 minutes of each other. One measured 4.0 on the Richter scale and 2 at 3.4, all at a depth of 10 kilometers. Some railroads were closed in an emergency. The quake was felt to varying degrees throughout Sichuan province. Netizens said, "I was at the epicenter of the quake. It was so scary. I can feel it clearly on the 5th floor. I was lying in bed sleeping and got awakened 3 times. The windows were shaking."